Hi everybody, today I am doing a reverse dip over a cup pour. Okay, a cup pour is something that I've done quite often and I've never really enjoyed the technique. I've never really enjoyed the finish, so it's not something that I've done it, but I wasn't crazy about it. But then I saw a new twist on it and I've been doing the reverse dip, so this is fantastic. The idea, the concept, and I have to say I don't like the black background. I like a lot of white space. I like a lot of, I'm minimalist. Okay, so what I'm doing is just pouring over the cup. I'm layering the paints. Try and get an even thing all around so that all the petals are even all around. Okay, so just keep an eye out for that. All right, so what I've done now, and also another mistake I did here was that silver. The silver is so strong, it's too overpowering. I'm really enjoying these reverse dips. I love the effect from them. Okay, just adding a little bit more paint. Maybe there was too much paint on here as well. I could have done with less, but I wanted it to try and get out to the edges. The things with the reverse dip is when you put the serviette over and then you bring the serviettes all end to end, the corners to each other, it tends to pull the painting in, which is why I was trying to get the paint to go down to the edges, which is why there's also so much paint. Okay, so I'm just pulling out the centers of the flower here, just to try and get a bit of variation. Maybe I should have tried to pour a little bit at this stage, just to try and get to the edges. Alright, I've just gone to wet the serviette and I'm going to lay it flat over the painting. I just wet the serviette slightly because I want to get some weight onto it. I think I just went back to put a little bit more water. Okay, so can you see as it lays down, it actually sits on the paint. You don't want air bubbles because where you have air bubbles or where it's not in contact with the paint, you're going to have, I don't want to call them holes, but big areas, okay, where it's not, doesn't pull. Okay, remember end to end, pulling all. Try and gather those little bits up as well. And yeah, if you twist it like that, you get a bit of a spiral in the center. It gives you a nice little bit of interest. There was a lot of debating going on here in the live. I'm just trying to push it to the edges. You see what I mean by it just pulls up into the middle. So I'm just trying to, I mean, this actually took on a totally different shape. The whole thing became very different. And there was a big debate going on. What to do, where to push, where to pull. What to do with the center, should stay in the center. Right, so now I'm just trying to pour off a little bit of paint. I like the composition of this and I like the end results, but as I say, I'm not mad on the black background. I like the white, the minimal effect. Just trying to figure out what to do, some bit more. Oh, and just creating a center here. You can just do this with a stick, swirl it around. I don't know why I'm doing it with a serviette. The stick would be so much easier. I think there's still a debate raging on what to do with this painting. I'm bringing you for a close-up. Okay. It's very abstract, very different, very came out, but that's fluid art. You can't, acrylic pouring, you can't decide or you can't predict what you're going to get. I think I'm just blowing a little bit into that background just to break the edges. I think I could actually, I don't know if there is anything further to be watching here. I don't know if I maybe could have ended the video. Okay, I think there's just reading comments and things. All right, well, thank you for joining. I hope you learned something. I hope it's been of interest and value. And something different with a black background. All right, see you next time.